As we said today at ABC News, across all of our programs and our website, we have been asking questions about how we all move forward after the tragedy at Sandy Hook, the search for solutions together, including tonight troubled children. In the last 2 days, parents have been coming out of the shadows to speak to us about their own children. ABC's John Donvan has their stories.
There are homes that know nothing of the reality of raising a troubled child, and then there are those that do. Liza Long put her home in the second group in a blog posting this weekend called "I Am Adam Lanzas' Mother" that rocketed around the world. "I love my son," she wrote, "but he terrifies me."
My biggest fear that someday he'll fly into a rage and hurt me or hurt himself.
He is mentally ill, Long writes, and has threatened her at times, even pulled a knife on her. She called this a cry for help, one that was immediately echoed in a remarkable way by parents across the country, both online and talking with ABC News.
I'm afraid for my daughter.
It was my story.
I'm fearful for my daughter.
This could have been my son.
I'm fearful for what will happen to her or what will happen to anybody that's around her
if
she snaps in a public place.
Would this be her that I'm getting a phone call about?
It was Connecticut that triggered this. Yet these parents' fears conflict with virtually all expert opinion about the mentally ill. Statistically, they are not dangerous to the community at large, nor do perpetrators of large-scale killings necessarily exhibit the kind of frequent explosive behavior those parents are worried about. One of the mothers of the two Columbine killers, for example, told author Andrew Solomon in his new book, Far from the Tree,
Sue Klebold had no sense that Dylan was capable of doing anything like what he did. She was shocked when it happened.
Yet Long did touch on something. She was, says the head of America's oldest mental health organization,
speaking on behalf of literally thousands of families. Thousands of families that find the system to be extremely fragmented.
Which is not much different from how the mentally ill used to be segregated and now shut down state institutions. There are better solutions like child psychiatric wards in hospitals, day programs where kids can get counseling in big doses, but those are in short supply in many states. Wyoming, for example, has 6 child psychiatrists for its 500,000 population. Today, a call for action, a summit on childhood mental health by the American Academy of Adolescent and Child Psychiatry.
Yeah, there's a lot that we do know. It's just that we don't comprehensively apply what is that we do know.
And that's because of money.
I believe so, yes.
Money that has been shrinking, while behind some of those front doors, the fears only get bigger. John Donvan, ABC News, Washington.
And if you're concerned about a family member, we posted resources on abcnews.com. And tomorrow, we continue the search for solutions. We are going to look at the weapon the gunman used, one of the most popular guns in this nation.